Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the news. Before we begin, a quick look at the headlines. State Cabinet approves mental health framework, validates nurses and paramedics hired between 2008 and 2012. Assembly complex at Maudyangdyang set for June 2026 finish. On-site review scheduled December 11th. Illegal coal mining under scanner in Meghalaya. Government reaffirms vigilance. President Murmu confers National Handicrafts Awards, honors artisans for exceptional craftsmanship. And BCCI unveils final list for IPL 2026 auction. 240 Indians, 110 overseas players. To begin our news bulletin, here are the local stories. The Meghalaya Cabinet today approved the Meghalaya Mental Health Care Rules, providing a formal regulatory framework for institutions involved in mental health, rehabilitation and related services across the state. The Cabinet also confirmed and recognized the appointments of 221 bonded nurses and paramedic staff made between 2008 and 2012 after verifying that due procedures were followed. These appointments, earlier considered ad hoc, have now been validated, eliminating the need for fresh recruitment.
We have decided as a cabinet today that the appointments were made during that period and procedures were followed, and hence the cabinet today decided that the bonded nurses and the bonded paramedics who were appointed between 2008 to 2012, we have decided to confirm those appointments that were made and recognize them, and so basically the recruitment for those posts will not be done, as we have already approved and as I said, recognized the appointments that were made during that particular period, purely for, as I said, the bonded nurses and the bonded paramedics.
Assembly Speaker Thomas A. Sangma has confirmed that the new Meghalaya Legislative Assembly building at Maudyangdyang is on course for completion by June 2026. Chairing a review meeting with Deputy Chief Minister Preston Thinsong and senior officials, the Speaker said legislative sessions can shift to the new complex once the key structure is ready. He also announced an on-site inspection on December 11th to assess the pace and quality of construction.
And I'm happy to also share that the meeting was very productive. And we have seen that after having this kind of review meetings, the progress of work can also be seen and recorded accordingly, and what needs to be done during the course of this construction, the ongoing construction. So we have come to a few decisions, like the timeline to complete the main hall of the assembly still remains by June 2026.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Thinsong has reiterated the government's commitment to curb illegal coal mining and reports that 3 labourers were buried alive in a rat hole mine at Thangskai, East Jaintia Hills. Thinsong said the government has not received official confirmation of the incident and has directed the district administration to verify the report. He stressed that enforcement agencies remain vigilant and continue to act on all information related to unlawful mining.
We are always on the job of checking out and reaching out wherever we get the information. If illegal mining takes place or not. And that is the ongoing process that we are doing. And we are trying our best to make sure that illegal mining does not at all take place. Of course, there are challenges because you knew it well. The places where we have to go, you can't even, there is no approach. You have to go walking. It takes you not less than 5 hours, 6 hours, deep down to the gorge. So therefore, the challenges are there, no doubt of it, but still, we are trying our best, and we have instructed the district council to be more proactive on this sector, make sure that the illegal mining does not happen anymore.
Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs, Waidlat Mikishila, interacted with 17 outstanding students and star performers ahead of their exposure trip to Delhi, where they will meet the Honourable President of India and attend the winter session of Parliament 2025. The programme, organised under the leadership of the Minister and supported by Deputy Commissioner Shri Abhinav Kumar Singh, aims to broaden students' perspectives and expose them to diverse career paths. During the trip, students will tour Rashtrapati Bhavan, its museum, witness a live parliament session and visit the Nehru Planetarium with possible visits to other museums and archaeological sites.
So I think very first, you deserve a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause to you. Going to represent our district at the national capitals. And at the same time, it is very important, like we always used to discuss with our DC, it is very important that to have this kind of exposure trip in order to build that excitement, to give you more courage and all. I still remember it was even like one of the students from JNB I've already mentioned. I'm also a student from JNB. I still remember why I'm able to stand in front of you here today. It's because of the exposure, because of the opportunity given to me, and I have participated like almost in everything. And whatever my teacher used to tell me, I always do it. If they tell me to dress like a girl, also I'll dress it. I'm here today. So it is for you, it is a great opportunity for you all, and I hope you will enjoy the trip, and please try to learn as much as you can. That is the very important thing, and after you come back, I want...
The Meghalaya Regional Office of NABARD celebrated the International Year of Cooperatives by organising the Meghalaya Cooperative Conclave 2025 at the State Convention Centre, Shillong, coinciding with NABARD's 44th Foundation Day. The conclave brought together officials, cooperative leaders and stakeholders to deliberate on strengthening the cooperative movement and its role in rural development. Minister of Cooperation Methodius Dakar graced the event as chief guest, lauding NABARD's contribution to transforming rural livelihoods. He highlighted the government's close collaboration with NABARD in supporting farmers and cooperatives, stressing the importance of digital platforms like e-packs for transparency and efficiency.
Even it is not just a celebration of the institution, but it is the celebration of the millions of rural life that NABARD has touched, empowered, and transformed over the past 4 decades. And NABARD, since the establishment, has become a cornerstone of India's rural development architecture, promoting financial inclusion and strengthening of cooperative across the country. The state government is working very closely with NABARD in several sectors and in several initiatives. We would like to thank NABARD for consistently showing that development is not just about funding, but it is about nurturing potential, promotion, innovation, building institutions that sustain growth.
The Meghalaya Commercial Truck Owners and Drivers Association, MC TODA, has welcomed the state government's notification revising transportation rates for cement and clinker from Rs 7 to Rs 9 per metric ton per kilometre. MC Toda spokesperson Wanshuwa Nongtudu said the decision meets their long-standing demands and expressed optimism that cement companies will comply. He credited the achievement to the unity of members and public support during the agitation, while apologizing to truckers affected during the protest. He also praised Deputy Chief Ministers Preston Tinsong and Sohphlang Dhar for actively pursuing the issue.
Nganong ba kala ayeng iya kene ko order tang nakadaw ke jong phi ki pai ba bro khoj ba ngila itlilut ha kene ke jingile ke jongi tingila poino shadu kene ke jing job bat ngila yo hiro ya kene ko order ki bala panmi ha ka santrik ubnai bakan ar to san habang yo I ba ke government ke pha ya kene notification menim step nganang perkhat haladi ba kedai ke ba ki niki arngut ki mo kinomi khmat jong pai ba nadu I honorable deputy CM iba Preston ila kren da kabasya ya to gusngi ila convince ya ke meeting ya kini ki cement factory ba ki hap hi lene banle ban boot ya kini ka notification ka bala mi ha kitu kisnem bala dep but ha ka jing lead ya kini ka bapan urlong ya kini kam da I honorable deputy CM iba Sohphlang Dhar I bari transport in charge ba ila tristom ya kini ka kam but idapha hero yangi idapha yangi ya ka idea ba ngin ya kendu ya kini ki cement factories hadin katapat dan support sa ka jingsuk but ka jingsuk ha.
Winter has arrived in Shillong and other parts of Meghalaya, with minimum temperatures dipping to 7 to 8 degrees Celsius. Despite the seasonal chill, the IMD Shillong has forecast above normal temperatures across the northeast this winter. Markets in Shillong are witnessing brisk sales of warm clothing, while households have begun lighting traditional chulhas to keep warm. IMD Chief Thang Jalal Huvum said timely alerts will be issued to the state government in case of severe weather conditions. Winter in Meghalaya typically lasts from December to February.
For 2025 and 26 winter, minimum temperature outlook issued by our IMD HQ, which was before the DC, is above normal for the northeastern states, including Meghalaya, and also for December above normal is expected. Yes, we have routine weather bulletins also, which also goes to all the departments and the line departments. And in case of severe weather or any low temperatures which are in severe category, then we will alert the SDMA through common alerting protocols, also through our impact-based forecast and severe weather bulletins. According to IMD classifications, the winter months are December, January, and February. So according to climatology we have, December tends to be the coldest month in Ceylon or in Meghalaya.
The two-day Sohphlang festival concluded today in Sohminting village with MDC Sohminting Kletirchi MB Rimbai as chief guest and Daloi Ilaka Jowai Puramon Kinjing as guest of honor. Jointly organized by Earth Tree Enviro Private Limited, the festival promoted agri-tourism, organic cultivation and traditional farming practices. It also highlighted sustainable land management and community unity through cultural celebrations. In his address, Rimbai praised villagers for their commitment to organic farming, recalling Sohminting's historic role in supplying organic produce to the Jowai market.
Janjiel district tak man Sohphlang ni yo ayo tak kasros yo tak sahaka chnam sumting wadang rap em do rap he di rap bah tamong doloi padoloi la kajuai yo I hayau le yo boni majority de ina chnam Sohminting yo wan ra Sohphlang pun ni yau hayau musiang itai hajuai.
The Rotary Club Shillong Heritage, in collaboration with Supercare Hospital, held a free medical camp on December 8th at the Supercare Centre in Pindang Umyong Village, Eastern West Khasi Hills District. Specialist doctors including Dr. Ruel P. Nongrum, Dr. C. Karen C. M. and Dr. M. Ralang provided free consultations and medical care. The camp drew a large turnout, offering vital healthcare access to residents of remote villages and reducing the need for them to travel to Shillong for treatment. The Hinothrep Integrated Territorial Organization, or HITO, has demanded an official clarification from the Meghalaya government over alleged misuse of the incidental limestone provision granted to 7 cement companies in Jaintia Hills. HITO General Secretary Wanbun Endakar said the government approved 3.28 crore metric tons of limestone between March 2016 and October 2024, despite the MMDR Act 1957 containing no provision recognizing limestone for cement production as incidental. He alleged this may have led to huge revenue losses by bypassing taxes and royalties. HITO also submitted a memorandum to the department and vowed to pursue the matter until the government clarifies its position.
So and on activities. Namara kimla hiban I jawab namar ba lada on incidental kamut hit the amount should be the quantity should be in small amount again. In such a huge quantity hadu like crore arho pralak Prabosan Hajar sounds back from metric ton, it's a big amount, huge amount. No one will believe that it's incidental. At the same time, totally 100% the violated provision of the MMDR Act 1957. Kambut is totally illegal in the eyes of law.
Now stories from the Northeast. Cotton University, Assam held its 4th convocation today, conferring degrees to students of undergraduate, postgraduate and PhD programs from the 2023 and 2024 batches. The ceremony was graced by Governor of Assam and Chancellor Sri Lakshman Prasad Acharya and Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma. The university also conferred Honorary Doctor of Letters or D.Litt on eminent academician Professor Ranjit Kumar Dev Goswami and posthumously on Assam's beloved singer Zubeen Garg. Thousands of students received their original certificates during the event, marking a significant milestone in their academic journey. The Chai Rangchung Festival has brought new life to the 392-year-old Chai Rangchung Bird Sanctuary, celebrated as Asia's first royal bird sanctuary. Organized under the leadership of Durgeshwar Saika, President of the Festival Committee, and Bhaskar Jyoti Kutum, Committee member, the festival highlights conservation efforts while showcasing the sanctuary's rich biodiversity and cultural heritage. The event drew visitors and nature enthusiasts, reaffirming the sanctuary's historical and ecological significance for Assam and beyond. Moving on to national stories. President Draupadi Murmu conferred the National Handicrafts Awards for 2023 and 2024, honoring artisans for their exceptional craftsmanship and contribution to India's cultural heritage. In her address, the President highlighted that the handicrafts sector employs over 32 lakh people, with 68% women, making it vital for rural livelihoods and women's empowerment. She expressed happiness that 20 craftswomen were among the awardees. Union Textiles Minister Giriraj Singh noted that the reduction of GST from 18% to 5% is boosting the sector and helping Indian handicrafts reach global markets.
मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ विभाग को। ये महिला कलाकार आज नहीं सदियों से शिल्प कार्यों में निहित है, लेकिन उनको प्रोत्साहन करना अभी शुरू किया गया। नितांत आवश्यक है, क्योंकि भारत का जो सपना देश को 2047 तक विकसित भारत बनाने के लिए सभी का सहयोग जरूरी है और सभी को प्रोत्साहित करना भी जरूरी है। इसीलिए मैं विभाग को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूं कि महिला कलाकारों को भी, जिन्होंने इस कार्य में निपुण है, उनको भी प्रोत्साहित किया जाता है।
The Lok Sabha on Monday took up discussion on election reforms with Congress MP Manish Tiwari questioning the legal basis of the Special Intensive Revision or SIR of electoral rolls being conducted in several states. Tiwari argued that the Constitution does not provide for SIR and urged the Election Commission to explain its rationale. He further suggested that VVPAT slips be counted in full or the country revert to paper ballots. He also proposed that the leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha and the Chief Justice of India be included in the committee responsible for appointing election commissions.
There is no provision in law which allows the SIR to go ahead. अब आप कहेंगे जी पहले जो सारी SIR हुई वो क्या अवैध थी? और मेरा जवाब बिल्कुल सीधा है, multiple wrongs don't make a right. अगर किसी ने उस समय कानून नहीं देखा, इसका यह मतलब नहीं है कि जो अब हो रहा है वो सही है।
The Directorate General of Civil Aviation or DGCA has directed Indigo to reduce its flight schedule by 5% across sectors following widespread disruptions and cancellations. The move targets high-demand, high-frequency routes to ensure operational stability. According to DGCA, Indigo was approved for over 15,000 weekly departures under the winter schedule, amounting to 64,000 flights in November, but operated fewer than 60,000. Despite being permitted a 6% schedule enhancement with 403 aircraft, the airline managed only 339 aircraft in October and 344 in November. News around the globe. Thailand and Cambodia plunged back into conflict on Monday, with clashes along the disputed border leaving one Thai soldier and 4 Cambodian civilians dead. The renewed fighting forced thousands to flee as both sides accused each other of violating the ceasefire. What began as brief skirmishes quickly escalated into airstrikes and mass evacuations, derailing earlier peace efforts. The situation remains tense, with international observers urging restraint and dialogue to prevent further escalation. And coming up are the sports news. The BCCI has released the final list of players for the IPL 2026 auction, with 240 Indians and 110 overseas players set to go under the hammer in Abu Dhabi on December 16th. Out of 1390 registrations, 350 players have been shortlisted, including 224 uncapped Indians and 14 uncapped overseas players. Intense bidding is expected for 77 slots, including 31 overseas, while 173 players have already been retained. The highest base price remains at Rs 2 crore, with 40 players entering the auction under this premium bracket. A look at the weather report. In Tura, the minimum temperature stands at 15 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 23 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 60%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature stands at 9 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 20 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 44%. Lastly, in Joe, the minimum temperature stands at 9 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 20 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 45%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Joai says dry weather most likely to occur. Before we conclude, a recap of the headlines. State Cabinet approves mental health framework, validates nurses and paramedics hired between 2008 and 2012. Assembly complex at Maudiangdiang set for June 2026 finish, on-site review scheduled December 11th. Illegal coal mining under scanner in Meghalaya, government reaffirms vigilance. President Murmu confers National Handicrafts Awards, honors artisans for exceptional craftsmanship. And BCCI unveils final list for IPL 2026 auction, 240 Indians, 110 overseas players. Dear viewers, with that we come to the end of the news bulletin. For more updates, join us tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, goodbye.
तीन महीने में पैसे डबल। वाह, फास्ट और हाई रिटर्न्स भी।
क्या स्कीम है? कल तो नहीं थी यहाँ।
और कल होगा भी नहीं।
तूने कभी 5 ओवर में डबल सेंचुरी मारी है?
ऐसे स्कीम के बहकावे में आके हम धोखा खा सकते हैं।
और आरबीआई कहता है अपना पैसा सुरक्षित रखो और समझदारी से निवेश करो। अगर ज्यादा रिटर्न के पीछे भागोगे तो रिस्क भी उतना ही उठाओगे।
और फास्ट रिटर्न से बच के।
और फास्ट बॉलिंग से भी।
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
This is Meghalaya presenting the headlines first. NDA holds Parliamentary Party meet. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated for landslide victory in Bihar elections, says Union Minister Kiran Rijiju. President Draupadi Murmu confers National Handicrafts Award for 2023 and 2024 in New Delhi. 3 artists from Manipur and 1 from Tripura receive award. Meghalaya Cabinet takes key decisions, including formal recognition of appointments for 221 bonded nurses and paramedic staff between 2008 and 2012. Centre sanctioned 69 crore rupees for 25 road projects in Tripura. Projects to enhance connectivity in 30 particularly vulnerable tribal group habitations. And in sports and cricket, India and South Africa 5-match T20I series to begin tonight at 7 p.m. in Cuttack. South Africa wins toss and opts to field first. The NDA Parliamentary Party meeting was held at the Parliament House complex in New Delhi today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and various other union ministers were present. Talking to reporters after the meeting, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju apprised of the proceedings and said that all NDA leaders congratulated the Prime Minister for the NDA's victory in the Bihar elections. He added that the Prime Minister asked NDA leaders to work with more speed for the development of the country. Rijiju further informed that the Prime Minister urged the MPs to connect with the youth.
बिहार की जनता का आशीर्वाद और चुनाव में शानदार जीत के लिए अभिनंदन किया और विजय माला पहनाया गया है। फिर प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सारे एनडीए सांसदों को देश के लिए और अपने संसदीय क्षेत्र के लिए और राज्य के लिए क्या-क्या करना है बहुत अच्छा गाइडलाइंस मार्गदर्शन दिया है। विशेष करके मैं एक विषय का उल्लेख करना चाहता हूं। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने लोगों को जिंदगी को सुधारने के लिए रिफॉर्म्स पे बहुत जोर दिया है। रिफॉर्म्स मतलब सिर्फ इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म्स नहीं, फाइनेंशियल रिफॉर्म्स नहीं, देश के आम लोगों के जिंदगी को आसान और आराम बनाने के लिए रिफॉर्म।
President Draupadi Murmu conferred the National Handicrafts Award for 2023 and 2024 in New Delhi today. These prestigious national accolades celebrate exceptional artistic mastery.